Welcome back to our series on Vietnamese history. In the previous episode, we witnessed the rise and fall of various dynasties during the medieval period. Today, we delve into a pivotal chapter in Vietnam's struggle for independence, the resistance against French colonialism. The seeds of resistance were sown long before the August Revolution. In 1858, French forces landed in Da Nang, marking the beginning of their colonial conquest of Vietnam. Over the next few decades, the French gradually expanded their control, facing fierce resistance from the Vietnamese people. The Ninh dynasty, weakened by internal strife and external pressures, ultimately succumbed to French domination. By the early 20th century, Vietnam was fully under French colonial rule, its people subjected to exploitation and oppression. The Vietnamese people's yearning for freedom found expression in various patriotic movements that emerged in the early 20th century. The Can Vuong movement, led by scholars and officials loyal to the Nguyen dynasty, sought to restore the monarchy and expel the French. The Ong Du and Dai Tan movements, spearheaded by Phan Boi Chau and Phan Chu Trinh respectively, advocated for modernization and education as a means to achieve independence. While these movements ultimately failed to overthrow French rule, they played a crucial role in awakening national consciousness and paving the way for future struggles. The Yen The Uprising was a prolonged armed resistance movement by the Vietnamese people against French colonial rule in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Centered in the Yen, the mountains of Bac province, the uprising was led by Hong Ho Tum, also known as Itum. The primary cause of the uprising was the harsh colonial policies imposed by the French, which led to great suffering among the Vietnamese people. The Yen, the rebels, primarily peasants, employed guerrilla warfare tactics, taking advantage of the rugged terrain to fight the better-equipped French forces. Itum was a skilled military leader who united the local people and formed a strong resistance force. The Yen, the uprising lasted for many years, causing significant difficulties for the French and slowing down their pacification efforts. However, due to the disparity in weapons and forces, the uprising was eventually suppressed. The historical significance of the Yen The Uprising is immense, as it demonstrates the Vietnamese people's patriotism and unwavering determination in their struggle for independence. These early resistance movements, while inspiring, lacked a unified leadership and a clear strategy to achieve independence. A new era was about to dawn, one that would change the course of Vietnamese history forever. In our next episode, we'll witness the birth of the Communist Party of Vietnam and the rise of a new leader, Ho Chi Minh, who would guide the Vietnamese people towards ultimate victory.